Anybody wants to play again? If not, I might step up there and play for a little bit. But Andrew Jones, make some noise for Andrew Jones!
Thank you, Jonathan. Super excited to be here and nervous. It's the second time going without a cheat sheet, no phone, no notes. Let's see here. Where do we begin? First, let's give it up for Gay Jesus. That is a good visual. Very powerful. That's good. Let's see. How do I segue from that? First time I did an open mic, I told everyone Jesus loves you just as a test, just to see how they would respond. And it was the Denver comedy scene. It did not go over well, so I won't go there. I'll start with, I'm a sober comic. I'm Colorado sober, Cali sober, whatever. So I've got the MMJ card. I've got 5 years off alcohol. And it's no judgment against alcohol. Thank you. I will take that. Sorry. I'm terrible at receiving praise. Go ahead. Let's go. But it's the old AA thing. Like I break out in handcuffs when I drink. So yeah. I ended up on the news in 2020, right when Corona was coming out. I am trying to get past it, but I had felonies at the time. And last time I did this comedy here, I talked about the fact that you can be president with a felony, but you can't DoorDash. And DoorDash heard the joke and they changed it, so I did pass the background check and I can DoorDash. So, like, that's pretty crazy. And it is just a timing thing. Like, it's been a while since I tried. Like, I got myself fired from a sub shop. And I'm trying to go completely future forward and be positive, so I won't complain about that. I will say that it is interesting having... What's that? Some music? Not this time. Yeah, not this time, but I do rap. That is going in with my comedy, because I am bipolar with psychotic features, which is like an album. It's like, he's got psychotic features like Cardi B and what? Playboy Cardi? I don't know, two things with Cardi in them. I know Playboy Cardi is completely insane, so that does work. I used to have bipolar 2, which is depression with benefits. Like, the benefits are enhanced creativity. It forces you to become a SoundCloud rapper, even when you're like a 36-year-old father in the middle of a failing marriage. It causes you to become a comedian and fall in love with a gay woman who works in rehab. I'm not supposed to talk about her. She doesn't have a restraining order yet, so I won't make things worse. I gotta keep going though. I don't have the notes, so where am I gonna go? Has anyone been to the psych ward? Anybody? So I got one. That's good. We can't do a lot of psych ward jokes. I will say I've been in two at very different parts of town, and at one there was a high proportion of trans folks, and at one it was like a high proportion of radical black Israelites. And I don't know what that means, but it was really, I don't know. Like I study those things and I try to find the connections, and you gotta help me with that one. We will get comedy out of it at another time. What else do we got here? I am a burglar on paper, so I stole $15 worth of firewood outside of an Ace Hardware. But before I got the firewood, I threw my own tire jack that I had just bought into the window, broke in. So I netted like $55 and then $70,000 in restitution. So that tells you how effective a criminal I am. Can't even do crimes right. Got fired from sandwiches. I got a job working from home. I couldn't handle working from home. And this is how you end up in comedy. Like you fail at everything. If it's gonna be your job, it has to be. There's no other fucking choice. I'm doing this for Maria Bamford. She has exactly the same material, and she recently liked one of my comments on Facebook. And I'm literally just up here jerking off right now. I'm not even trying to make you guys laugh. I'm just like, oh God, Maria Bamford liked my post on Facebook. Now I'm Kyle Kinane, doing Kyle Kinane voice. When will I find my own? And then I have Alex Jones voice. I was Alex Jones and Bill Hicks in solitary confinement. I was both of those people in the psych ward, in prison, jail, whatever the fuck it was. I was in administrative segregation. That's what they call solitary confinement. You get 1 hour outside of the cell, and then 23 with me. It's sort of like 23andMe. Let's do a segue. I did my ancestry a while ago. I was murdered by the government, disappeared for 10 years, and then reignited and remanifested across time. That's how cool my genetics are. I'm 1% Ashkenazi Jew, which is only funny because there's a type of Jew that has Ash and Nazi in the name. Like, that's a thing. They're really smart super Jews that run the world. No, I'm just kidding. They don't do that. They just have the biggest IQ. And Nazis fucking hate that shit. So tell Nazis every time you can, you're just mad that the Ashkenazis are smarter than you. They fucking hate that shit. I'm telling you. And I'm just 1%, so I can't claim like super Ashkenazi genetic brain humor. I'm 3% Congolese and Bantu tribes, so I'm black. I got cousins that are really black. I don't know any of them, but I could find them on Ancestry and be like, yeah, that's fucking Dwayne. It's fucking 23% Congolese and Bantu tribes. But that gives me the N-word pass. It's only 3% N. And yeah, no, I was like, Nazi! Oh! No, I can only say Nazi, yeah. That's the one you can say. What else? I just came up with a new version of that joke. Thank you guys. You guys walked me through that too, literally. I appreciate it. What else we got here? Bernie Sanders would have won. I hate to say it pisses women off, I know. But it puts me in perfect position to support AOC. And she seems crazy right now, and Ilhan Omar, they're going to come after them because they're democratic socialists. That's Bernie's vestiges of hope, guys. You're going to want to get behind AOC and Ilhan Omar, okay? Support the DSA. I gave them $4.20 and 69 cents when I had literally nothing. I went in debt to the Democratic Socialists of America just to get a nice thank you card that says thank you, because they get it. It's a nice number. It's the sex and the weed number, right? And that's not even a joke. It just is what it is, and DSA people are funny. So there's a lot of comedians in the DSA world, like Nick, whatever, come town, support your DSA, yeah, Nick, whatever, Stavros, Halkios, he's all like huge, that fat dude. He is so fucking hysterically funny. Stavros, I'm just boosting them, because John's giving me time. I don't have my notes. What else do I got? I was jumped into the Hells Angels in 2018, which is not to say the gang did it, but I did use angel dust. And I did sustain a massive motor vehicle injury type wound. Like, it's a huge compartment syndrome, blood clot thing that looks like a motorcycle accident. Like, chicks, they will dig it when I finally show it off, but I don't know. I don't have any tattoos yet, so I need some recommendations on tats first. You can't just have scars. Not just huge gnarly scars and no tats. So what else we got? Elon, is Elon a Nazi or not? I didn't really see what he did, but anytime I say it, like, my computer breaks and shit. Like, seriously, I was talking shit about Elon Musk on Twitter and my fucking hard drive, and I'm a computer guy with decades of IT experience. My computer turns off, the SSD fails. 1 terabyte drive just, boom, instantly fails. While I'm talking shit about Elon. I'm broke as fuck, so I have a 120 gig SSD for my nerds, and I put Linux on it. Elon is making me a bigger nerd. He fucking, seriously, somebody else hacked my shit, and it was not the Ashkenazi Jews. Maybe it was the aliens. I don't know who's above them. What else we got? Did you know that feminists are using The Secret to make us all trans and to remove our nuts? No, they're not doing that. That would be like a right-wing version of me if I was like bizarro, manic, insane. They're like, Trump is your president. Feminists are using The Secret to manifest your genitals being removed. You need to ban witchcraft, sorcery, twigs and sticks can't be broken and put in the ground. Ashes cannot be rubbed on things. They are going to eventually start talking about banning witchcraft. Just wait and see. It'll be funny. It's coming. That's for like 20 years out. I'm a historical comic, so I do watch these cycles. John's just let me go. Do we have anybody else coming on? You know? Awesome. Yeah, I don't even know. Maybe I'll just whip out my notes. Wrap it up, he says. I'm gonna wrap it up like a Jimmy hat. Put my sausage away. I ran sausages for DoorDash today, so I'm gonna wrap it up like a pro and just make up a joke on the fly. They had a sign that was like, sausages is Jesus backwards. So what would Jesus gay backwards be? Say sausage. Say sausage. I don't know. Like, yeah. I don't know. Jesus say. I can't figure it out because I'm on stage. But it is good. I appreciate everybody. Thank you, John, for letting me do this. I love you guys. Evergreen forevermore. Evergreen. Y'all been great. Yes. Nice.